What up, guys? Your boy Quake, and the game has officially spoken on Kendrick Lamar's Ken and Friends concert out in Inglewood, California at the Kia Forum Arena. And if you're not aware, Kendrick Lamar had a concert called Ken and Friends where he performed for the first time after this whole Drake, battle that he had. So, of course, when he announced the show, the tickets sold out immediately. And people didn't know what to expect at the show, but they knew that, hey, this is the first time Kendrick Lamar has popped out since the whole Drake battle. Because throughout this whole battle with Drake, Kendrick Lamar hasn't said a single word up until this Ken and Friends show. That's right. If you go look through everything, he didn't say a single word. It was word of mouth through people. And it was finally about time that, Kendrick Lamar did something after this battle because all eyes would be on him. And he did. He showed out. He showed love to all of LA, from Compton to Inglewood to Los Angeles, everywhere, everybody. The show was amazing. He brought out about 25 LA artists and put on for them. He started out the show by coming out and performing Euphoria, which is the first diss track that he made towards Drake. And everybody was going crazy, kind of knew what to expect. He performed a couple of his hits like DNA, Element, All Right, Swimming Pools, the records that most people know. And then Dr. Dre came out as a surprise guest. And then Dr. Dre, after he performed his little set, introduced the song Not Like Us. He said, "Psst, I see dead people," and then boom, Kendrick Lamar started playing it. And he played it 5 times, which is insane. He went in with that record. And once he got to like the 3rd or 4th time, he started inviting everybody from LA on stage. And they were all dancing, having fun. I mean, DeMar DeRozan was there, Russell Westbrook, Westside Boogie, YG, Roddy Ricch, everybody from LA has a name, except for 2 people that people were asking about. And the first one was Snoop Dogg. Why wasn't Snoop Dogg on stage? What was going on? Why didn't he appear? I mean, he's one of the West Coast legends. Well, I think Snoop Dogg probably didn't want anything to do with taking either side, because anybody that showed up at that concert on that stage basically was taking the side of Kendrick Lamar in the battle. At least that's what the public would perceive it as. And Snoop Dogg got asked about Drake using his AI voice to diss Kendrick Lamar in an interview. And Snoop basically said, "They're both my nephews. I got nothing to do with it. Show them both love. They're doing a great thing battling because it's uplifting hip-hop, blah, 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 and making hip-hop interesting again." So he never took a side. The game, however, subliminally kind of took a side on Drake's side because, when Rick Ross was dissing Drake, Game decided to come out and diss Rick Ross, so kind of defending Drake on that. And even in his Instagram posts, he would post little things that would seem like he's taking Drake's side. He never, out said it and just dissed Kendrick Lamar. He never did that. But it would seem like he was taking Drake's side. And of course, Drake and the Game have a great relationship. Drake even mentions him on Family Matters. Chuck T, he says that in the beginning of the track. The Game, of course, everybody was wondering, why wasn't the Game there? Would the Game be upset? Because we knew when Game didn't appear at the Super Bowl show, which Kendrick Lamar was a part of, he went on a whole rant and started disrespecting Dr. Dre, 50, everybody basically, just for being part of the show. And people were wondering, well, what do you think, Game? You weren't here at this Ken and Friends show. Why weren't you? What did you think of the show? Blah, blah, blah. Well, he decided to go on Instagram Live and address Kendrick Lamar, Drake, and just the show in general. Now, it's a long live video, so I chopped it up. Thank me for that, because it's a really long video of him just speaking nonsense for a little while. He repeats himself a lot on the live, and basically he keeps it pretty neutral. He says Kendrick Lamar put on for the city, and it was a great show.
Look, check it out, man. Motherfuckers in my DMs and all on these, these blog sites and whatnot, talking about, the West Coast ain't fucking with you, and you ain't, you ain't this and you ain't that, and you siding with nigga and that. When the fuck y'all heard me say a motherfucking thing about who I'm siding with or this and that, nigga? I'll be in my own lane chilling, taking care of my kids out the fucking way, nigga. That's how I made it this far in this game, man. A lot of y'all, a lot of y'all fans and shit, it's kind of easy to sit where y'all sitting at y'all house and try to look and gauge this shit from where y'all sitting. But it's a lot of fuckery that go on in this industry, man. And y'all can see from what happens to some of some of y'all certain celebrities y'all follow and whatnot. This shit ain't what it's all cracked up to be. And because I don't want to play internet games with niggas all the time, or be on this motherfucker every day, or be on these people red carpet, or doing all this shit, I like that shit ain't for me, man. I got into the game thinking that this shit was gonna be one way and it was a whole other way. So I had to, navigate myself through this shit, my whole time in this shit. And I've been in this motherfucker since 2003, right? Because that's when I got signed to Aftermath, 2003. I've been in this shit since 2003, being a solid ass nigga to everybody, nigga. And if you ask anybody, anybody that really know me that's in this motherfucking industry, and I'm talking about anybody, nigga, you could ask go ask Dr. Dre, man. Like, sit Dr. Dre down and really ask that nigga about who I am and my character, and like what he really feel about me at the end of the day as a man, nigga. Fuck an artist and all the rest of that shit, nigga. Talking about as a man, nigga. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. my nigga Nip. But ask Nip if you could ask Nip himself, he would have told you, and he did tell you out his own mouth, nigga, what, I contributed, to his career. From the beginning, bro. From the beginning of this shit on the West Coast, nigga. Coming straight out of West Side, Cedar Block, Bompton, Piru. Which is still my hood to this day. Nigga, ain't never slacked, ain't never ran, ain't never did nothing but throw this shit up. Nigga, I took that Cincinnati hat worldwide, nigga, and I put on for Compton, nigga. And I put on for the West Coast, nigga. And Top Dog know what it is. Kendrick know what it is. Nigga, YG know what it is. Mustard know what it is. Ty Dolla $ign know what it is. Dr. Dre know what it is. Snoop know what it is. Nigga, Hit Boy know what it is. My nigga Dom Kennedy know what it is. All the powers that be on the West Coast. And I hope RJ, nigga, everybody, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Everybody on this motherfucker know what motherfucking Chuck Taylor is and what I am. And, what I done for the West Coast, nigga. Draco the Ruler know what it was with me, nigga. We chopped it, nigga. We was in the studio, RIP his soul. One thing I hate is when a West Coast motherfucker that I fuck with lose they life. That shit ain't cool to me. That shit ain't cool to me. It's cool to y'all. Y'all like to pit niggas up against each other and then go under the motherfucking, the comments and shit, put RIP this and RIP that when a nigga die, and then tell a backtrack on your motherfucking, on your gaslighting ass fanhood, you know what I'm saying? And tell a nigga, oh, y'all should have squashed that and y'all should have been bigger than that. Nah, man, a lot of y'all motherfucking fans be the reason this shit is all fucked up. Now, as far as the motherfucking Kendrick and Drake shit, nigga, that's Kendrick and Drake shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Kendrick do his shit, and what he did last night, nigga, that shit was amazing for the West Coast, nigga. I sat back and I watched it, nigga. I ain't have to be there, you know what I'm saying, to think that the shit was motherfucking cool and major. That's cool, nigga. I think it's a dub for the coast. I think that what K-Dot did for a lot of West Coast niggas last night was hard as fuck, nigga. I think it was hard. I think it was dope of him and big-hearted of him to do that shit for niggas. You know what I'm saying? But that nigga learned that shit on the way up. The same way that he looking out, nigga Snoop looked out for me like that, nigga. I looked out for motherfucking Kendrick like that. I looked out for Nip like that. You know what I'm saying? I looked out for Top Dog before it was, Top nigga. Top Dog wanted to motherfucking give me half a Top Dog. I didn't want nothing from niggas though, bro. I just wanted to push niggas in the right direction. Nip asked me personally what he could do to pay me back for what I did for him, nigga. I met Nip on the streets, nigga. I brought Nip in the studio, nigga, in Encore Studios, Burbank, California. Nigga, I got on 2 of his songs, nigga, and let him go do his thing, nigga. And Nip rose to his celebrity and to his power, nigga. But, nigga, I was just a step on the ladder for some, I was just, there for a nigga that was already gonna go to the moon. But niggas ain't gonna try to strike Chuck Taylor, nigga, and say I ain't do what I did, nigga. I looked out for everybody on the coast, nigga. Ask Glasses Malone, nigga. Ask anybody that you can ask, nigga. You go ask Big Boy, DJ Head, Fuzzy, nigga, anybody about motherfucking Game, Chuck Taylor on the West Coast, nigga. I ain't did nothing but look out for niggas. That's all I did, nigga. Put on for my city. I took Compton around the world, nigga, and I did this shit for years, nigga. I did this shit for years. On my own, nigga. Every motherfucking beef, battle, motherfucking shootout, anything that came towards the West Coast or Compton, nigga, I stood up on that shit, nigga. Me and my niggas. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know this shit. And the internet and motherfucking, IG, Instagram, and Twitter and all these, fuckery ass, motherfucking mixed emotions ass, fucking dick hopping ass nigga apps and sites is what fucked this shit up, man. This shit used to be smooth as shit. So yesterday when I look at, you know, what Dot did for the city, nigga, I personally thought that shit was amazing, nigga. He didn't have to do that. But he did it, nigga. And I thought the shit was dope. As far as my relationship with Drake, nigga, Drake is my brother, nigga. I fuck with Drake. Nigga, if I call Drake and I told the nigga I need this or I need that, nigga, he gonna do it. If I tell him my kids want concerts, tickets, nigga, nigga, they in that bitch, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm a father first, nigga. And my loyalty is what motherfuckers is loyal to me. You know what I'm saying? If you conspiring, hating, and talking shit behind my back, then it's fuck you, nigga. It's fuck you, nigga. And niggas know what it is with me, bro. I'ma stand on this shit and you can't move me, nigga, unless you move me. And it take a lot to do that, nigga, because niggas ain't the only niggas out here pushing no lines on the West Coast, nigga. Niggas ain't the only niggas out here pushing lines, nigga. I've been in this shit for 20 motherfucking years, nigga. Standing on my motherfucking toes in this shit, nigga. I've been in this shit for 20 motherfucking years, nigga. 20 plus years. And like I said, everybody know what it is with Chuck Taylor, nigga. And I don't really do all this motherfucking, you know, talking these days. I be chilling, kicking back. I know some of y'all hating ass, pussy ass motherfuckers in the comments gonna say this and that and all this. But nigga, what? I don't got no loyalty to y'all niggas and y'all ain't got no loyalty to me. So I get what it is. I understand what it is, nigga. But don't put my name in shit unless you hear me say it, nigga. And and anybody that know me know I ain't got no motherfucking problem saying how I feel about no nigga. And I'm telling every nigga, West Coast, East Coast, whatever coast, nigga, if you got a problem with me, nigga, just say it, nigga. Say it, and then, nigga, let's get to it. Because it could be whatever, nigga. And niggas gonna say, oh, you know, he too old to do this. And nigga, you don't write the rhetoric for my motherfucking life, nigga. I ain't too old to do be shit, nigga. I'm me. Every day of my motherfucking life, I'm me. I wake up, nigga, I take care of these kids. I motherfucking make sure that they motherfucking private school is paid for. I make sure my mama mortgage is good, my mortgage is good, my kids' mamas is good, all my people good. While y'all out here, oh, Game fell off, he ain't, nigga, cause I don't put out music every day, cause I ain't running to the motherfucking internet when I wake up looking for validation, nigga. That shit don't make me or break me. If you ain't fucking with me, cool, don't fuck with me, nigga. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I don't give a fuck. Nigga, that's truth be told. And again, everybody know what it is with me, nigga. Drizzy, he know what the fuck it is with me, nigga. Ask him when you see him what it is with Chuck Taylor. Nigga, ask Top Dog what it is with Chuck Taylor, nigga. Ask Tommy Tom, 2 T's, nigga, what it is with Chuck Taylor. All of these niggas I done broke bread with, nigga, before this internet shit came to be a motherfucking thing, nigga. So if anybody asking me how I feel about the shit that K-Dot doing, nigga, I think what he doing is amazing, nigga. I think what Drizzy doing is amazing. I think them niggas just came out of one of the biggest hip-hop beefs ever, nigga, and survived. We coming up on the 20th motherfucking anniversary of the documentary. I'm about to start putting in work on the documentary 3. And I'm gonna get that shit to my fans. And if you ain't my fan, nigga, fuck you. Nigga, go be somebody else's fan. It's good, nigga. I'm cool.
Well, there you have it. The Game is clearly, I don't think upset. I think he's more upset at the fact that people are, you know, antagonizing him with the you know, the concert and saying, why aren't you there? You know, Kendrick doesn't like you. You know how fans get. They get a little bit crazy. But Game isn't lying here. I know Game gets a lot of flack for lying and fabricating stories, but he's not lying. Out of the words of Nipsey Hussle, like out of his mouth when he was alive, he said it himself. Game was the first one to take my CD, play it, invite me to the studio, and work with me. Kendrick Lamar early on worked with Game as well. Game just dropped a project with, I think he had 2 tracks on that project, and then it featured like a bunch of West Coast artists on there. And the title was just Game. So it tricked a fan like me to go listen to the project and come to find out it's a bunch of LA artists, which I didn't mind. You know, some of them were cool, but I wanted a Game project. But regardless, he did announce the documentary 3, so I'm excited for that. Documentary 2 wasn't too bad of an album. It was just too long. Hopefully this one's a little bit shorter. But he's not lying. He's put on a lot of West Coast artists. And for a period of time, the Game was carrying the West Coast. He was the mainstream guy. Now, with carrying, I mean mainstream. With mainstream, obviously I'm talking about like everybody knows you. You're selling millions of records, stuff like that. And then eventually by 2009, 2010, 2011, you got YG, you got Kendrick Lamar, you even got Kid Ink for a brief moment. So you had a couple artists come out, and obviously Kendrick's been the one that's mainly carrying the West Coast. But, you know, with social media, internet, a lot of artists now have blown up from the West Coast and have their own movements and styles and stuff like that. But Game was doing that for quite some time. So I think it would have been cool to have Game there. Game says he didn't take a side, but it sure did look like he was taking Drake's side for the most part. So he could be, I don't know. To me, it seemed like he was taking Drake's side. I can see why he's saying he's not, but I don't know, man. Let me know what you guys think. I think Game should treat these situations, even if fans troll him, just don't respond to it, Game. Snoop Dogg doesn't respond to it. Snoop Dogg could give two fucks. He's not dropping a live video explaining why he isn't there. He could care less. Because fans are going to antagonize and troll, and that's just what fans do, or stans or haters or whatever. The internet's the internet. You're never going to win on the internet. You can address the internet 90 million times. If the internet says one narrative about you, it's going to go, and that's it. There's nothing you can do about it. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think, and we'll keep our eyes posted and see if anything else happens. That's it for today's video. If you guys want to support this channel further, you can do so at patreon.com/diverse mentality. For just $3 a month, you can get my videos uncut and raw the way I intended them to be, but couldn't because of YouTube. Plus, you also get access to our Discord community, where we have a great community talking about hip-hop and various other things. It's very dope. So only $3 a month. I'd really appreciate the support. Also, follow us on social media at QuakeGW and at Diverse Mentality. Thank you so much for the support, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.